Fair enough. All right, so it'll be Jacob, Matt, Malcolm.
What deck are you playing, Matt?
It's my spell slinger.
Oh, okay. This works. Okay, everyone ready to go?
Yes, sir.
I'm ready.
Do
I'll
it.
play Forest for turn. I'll tap it to play everyone's favorite turn one play, Graph Digger's Cage.
Oh, yay.
Matt, your turn.
I untap. I draw. I will play a forest for turn, and I will pass my turn.
Alright, we draw. I play a forest pass the turn.
I untap. I draw. I'll play a Forest for turn. I'll tap 2 to play Gilded Cove. As it comes in, I draw a card. And pass the turn. Matt, it's your turn.
Tap. I draw. I will. I'll play an Is It Boilerworks, enters tapped, I bounce a land. And pass the turn.
Okay, draw. And I play a jungle basin, comes in tapped. I must bounce a untapped forest. And I pass the turn.
Untap. I draw. Oh boy.
Gee. Okay,
I tap 1 to play my Hope of Gunniper.
Oh, I have to discard a card.
Same. I'm discarding.
But
And end my turn there.
I discard a Prophetic Bolt.
I
End your turn?
discarded Arcane Denial.
Yep.
Alright, I untap, I draw.
Turn 3, I've already missed a land drop.
I'll play a forest. I will tap 3 to play Bonder's Ornament. I will then pay tap it for a green to cast Crop Rotation as an additional cost to the spell. Sack a land. I'll sack my forest. And I get to search my library for a land card, any land card, and put it onto the battlefield. Then shuffle. And that'll end my turn.
What about Graph Digger's Cage?
Oh, it's a land.
It's a land, so it's the one type of
that
thing.
Doesn't stop. Okay. I draw. I play Transguild Promenade. It comes in tapped. I must tap a land for it, which I do, and pass the turn.
And tap. I draw. Uh-oh.
Spaghetti-o.
Tap 2 to play Blackblade Reforge and pass the turn. Matt, it's your turn.
Oh, that's pretty mighty. You're not gonna grab Frontier Biovac. I will untap. I could have grabbed a command tower too, but one sec, shuffle. So really, you got a Black Bladed Forge. That's the one that does damage based off your lands, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel better, I only have 2 land. As such, I can't equip it no matter what.
Alright, so I untap. I draw. Interesting. I will play a land for turn, enters tap, because I don't control various things. I'll untap 4 mana to play Kalamax, and I will end my turn.
Untap. Draw. Okay.
I'm going to actually help Pir&Toothy in this match.
Oh, well, thank you. I play a forest. I will then tap 4 to play the Master Biomancer. You guys want a description, or do you remember him?
I don't quite. I think he gives counters when something enters based off his something.
When
Elf.
any creature enters, he adds a number of counters equivalent to his power.
Indeed. And they turn into a mutant. Keyword.
Ah, yes. That guy. Fuck.
Yep.
Yep, and that will be my turn.
I untap, I draw a land. Nope. No, I don't.
No land.
Now I'm
Jacob, what's your other artifact that you've played? Like, I know you got Grafdigger's Cage and...
This?
Yeah.
I can pay 2 mana, sacrifice it to generate 2 mana of a different color.
Gotcha. Alright.
Really useful if my commander's out.
Alright, I will untap...
No, I'm gonna hit you in the face for 1 damage.
Oh, flying?
Yep.
Well. Sorry. Alright, I will untap. Sorry for untapping before. I thought you said you were ending. I will draw. Wait, are you still doing stuff?
No, it's your turn.
Okay. Tell you what, Jacob, I'm gonna pay 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Play Zixries. So next turn, I'll swing at you, and you can draw some cards. Okay?
Yay.
I can make all of you draw extra
And
cards.
because you hit me, Jacob. Well, Malcolm, what's your creature? His power toughness?
2/4.
2/4. I'll swing at you with a 4/4.
Oh, well, I take it.
Okay. Because I'm gonna hit Jacob next turn with that guy. So.
Yeah, but that helps him. So you just helped him for 2 turns.
Well, I didn't want to hit him for 7, like, over 2 turns, you know? Like, look at him. He's got 2 lands, the poor little thing.
It's okay. I'm just gonna keep poking Matt, and once he gets it in line to do...
Oh, I have a flyer now.
Yeah, but you're hitting me with it.
To let you draw cards.
Yeah, but no, I'll just keep poking you for 1 damage. That doesn't hurt, right?
Alright, I'll show you how it's done. That's
Do
it.
any of you actually know what Hope of Grimpier does?
No, you didn't
No.
describe it.
Oh, I played the card often enough that I thought you all knew it. If I sack it, any player who's been dealt combat damage by it this turn can't cast non-creature spells.
Oh, okay.
Ah, this turn. Okay,
Understood.
I may remove that.
I figured in sake of being upfront, this card can shut down one of Matt's turns entirely.
Malcolm, it's your turn.
Okay. Untap. We draw.
Wait, could it shut down one of my turns? I thought it could only shut down, like, on
That's a
your
spell
turn.
summary.
It has to deal combat damage to me first, right?
Has to deal combat damage, and then I can sack it at any point in time, as long as it's been dealt. You can't cast non-creature spells.
Yeah, but that's this turn.
Oh, yeah, no. So, I can prevent you from doing any reactionary stuff to stuff I play later on.
Yeah.
I play
Which,
Kalamax.
again, you're doing a spell slithering deck, so most of your shit's gonna be
Look
instants.
top 3, put them back in any order. Gotcha. I do wish Halimar Depths was actually Scry 3. It'd be so much more useful.
Yeah.
I want to point out that Zrix has the ability, whenever an opponent draws a card, except for the first one they draw on each of their steps, I create a snake. So, if you draw any extra cards, let me know.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We still get our card, however?
Yeah.
Understood. Okay, well, if you guys are nice, I can make everyone draw extra cards next turn.
Yeah, except Matt's just gonna generate tokens perpetually off that.
That's okay. That's my gift to him. I tap 3 for Pir. Pir will come into the battlefield with 2 +1/+1 counters, and because Pir is now out, he will turn that into 3. So Pir is now 4/4. He leveled up.
Ay caramba.
And that will be... Matt, what's your creature?
I got a 3/5 flyer.
A 5, you say? Okay. I pass the turn.
I draw a card. Malcolm, I hit you for 1 flying damage.
Oh no.
That is your turn.
It
My turn?
hurts.
Yep.
I untap. I draw. I will play Mosswort Bridge. When it enters the battlefield. Oh, it doesn't. Yeah, it's got to enter the battlefield. Tap. I look top 4. I put one of them exiled underneath. The rest on the bottom. You know what? I'll go with this. And then. What shall I do? I will swing. Malcolm, what's Pir at now? He's 3-3?
He's a
4-4?
4/4. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna swing Kalamax at you and Zrix the Withering Storm at Jacob.
Okay. That's 5. 4 damage.
It's only 4 damage.
And
Yeah, 4
that's
damage.
3 damage, right?
Yeah, and then Jacob, you and I each draw 3 cards.
Great. 1, 2, 3.
Alright, I will then. 2. I will cast Tribute to the Wild. Each opponent sacrifices an artifact. Kalamax will copy that. And then I'll pay another 3 to flash out Dualcaster Mage, copying it a 3rd time. Each opponent sacrifices an artifact or enchantment 3 times.
I have neither.
That was targeted specifically at me, I see.
I needed a blocker out. It's, you know.
Uh,
Oh, and because you drew 3 cards, I get 3 1/1s. 3 1/1 snacks.
Death touch or just basics?
They're just basics.
Okay. I ask because a lot of snakes have death touch.
Yeah, would have been cool. Would have made that way stronger.
Yes.
He's like a weird version of like the Scarab God. Like he potentially is more powerful, but I don't think he's as powerful.
Oh, you mean Locust? For making tokens?
Yeah, that's what I
For
mean.
card draw?
Yeah, because Rick requires you guys to draw cards for me to get value. Whereas I feel like maybe I should switch my deck around to base it around him.
You could
I
put
think that
like
might be more fun.
a Temple Belt in there. Or a Wandering Atlas. Make everyone draw.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, with this way... Oh, I'm ending my turn, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, with the way that Scarab God's set up, it's kind of like, or Locust God, sorry. God, I'm gonna fuck that up endlessly. The way Locust God's set up already is... I have you guys drawing a ton of cards anyway. So,
Yeah.
just not as much.
Ugh. Okay. Not worth doing that yet. Shit. Okay, well, here's what's gonna happen. I will tap. Yeah, I tap 1, play my land per turn, which is a Gateway Plaza. I have to pay for that. I will then 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Toothy, Imaginative Rascal. He comes in with 2 +1/+1s, which will turn into 3.
Isn't Toothy the imaginary friend?
Yeah.
Did I say the wrong thing?
Yep.
Well, that's what happens. And yeah, I am going to pass the turn as I'm out of mana.
I draw 1 card. I concede.
Wait, are you really that land fucked?
only have 2 land right now. No land in my hand. I have to discard 4 cards this turn.
Holy shit! I thought like you'd at least draw one, dude. All right, play catch up. Like just Malcolm, how much land do you have in total?
I currently have 5. Just
Okay, I
play
got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. Catch up to 4, and you can't play a land this turn if you want to stay in it.
No, like literally, I have nothing in my hand that would even affect the board state right now. So
I would say just give him
I'm
3. Let him match up with us.
Yeah, matchup. Look, grab
No,
5 land.
I'm literally out. There's nothing in my hand that I can play right now that would affect the game enough to warrant playing it.
Okay. Well, we can have a do over here.
Yeah, if you
No.
want.
Keep playing. I just need a deep shuffle this deck apparently.
Okay. Are you sure? I don't mind
Yeah.
you starting.
Nope.
I don't mind either. I got a feeling that things are going to get scary in a minute.
Hey,
Keep
man. So long
playing.
as you can make flyers, you can stop me.
I can't. I have 1 flyer. So it's like, and that flyer's going to make you draw cards, which does give me value, but it gives you a lot more value.
Perhaps, yes.
But we'll see. It should be interesting. It should be interesting.
Okay. So then Jake just ended his turn. It would have been my turn.
Well, no, it would have been Matt's turn.
Oh,
Sorry.
by the way,
Sorry.
Kalamax gets 2 counters because I copied a spell twice. So that's
Yes.
so my turn.
Yes.
All right, I untap. I draw. I don't even know if that's actually a good card. All right, so I will play a land for turn in a second. I'm gonna tap a green. You know, I'll use this one because I can test for anything. To tap this to cast, I believe for free, right? Without paying mana cost. Primal Empathy. At the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card if you control a creature with the greatest power among creatures on the battlefield. Otherwise, put a +1/+1 counter on a creature you control.
I don't think you have the greatest power out of anything.
I have a
Oh,
6/6.
Yeah, I've just got 2 4/4s and a 2/4.
I will pay 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Jace, Architect of Thoughts. I'll +1 him, so all your creatures get -1/-0 until my next turn. And you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, did I play a land for turn? No, I didn't play a land for turn. I can't though because it's a fucking Rupture Spire and it's garbage. All right. Shit. I don't know if that was the play. Malcolm, I want to swing at you with Zerk's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But you know what? I got tons of cards in hand, so I will actually pass the turn and plan for next turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Not what I needed.
Because you get way too much value from card draw compared to me.
Okay,
God, if I hit you with him, you draw 6. That would be... Or you draw 3, and that would be 6 +1/+1 counters. Fucking Toothy.
No, that would only be 4.
As I
No,
drew,
because you draw 3, and each one gives a counter,
yeah,
and each counter gets +1 on it, an extra counter.
As I drew a card, Toothy gets a counter, and as Pierre's out, he gets 2 counters. So he's at 6/6 now.
Oh no!
Technically, card draw happens all at once.
No, we looked it up. Each is individual.
It's all
Oh.
it's all instanced separately.
Yeah. So if he draws 7 cards, that's 14 +1/+1 counters.
Yeah, in that circumstance, yes, Pure would double the amount.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Well, I'm panicking now, so I paid 2 to play Simic Ascendancy. For 3 mana, I can put a 1/1 counter on target creature I control. Also, whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on a creature I control. Put that many growth counters on Simic Ascendancy. At the beginning of your upkeep, if Simic Ascendancy has 20 or more growth counters on it, you win the game.
Oh, fuck.
I then pay 4 to play the Cytoplast Rootkin. He has Graft 4, so he enters the battlefield with 4 1/1 counters on it. Peter will turn that into 5. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, I may move a 1/1 counter from this creature onto it. And then for 2 mana, move a 1/1 counter from target creature onto Cytoplast Rootkin, and when this creature enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on each other creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it. So
Jesus. Fuck.
he becomes a 5/5.
Yeah, and then he gets an extra 3 counters from fucking dude off on the far right.
So that's that's 5 counters, and then
5,
Peter
6,
gets
7.
1.
He's already halfway for a Simic Ascendancy.
No, Simic Ascendancy is on itself, I think, right?
Whenever I get a 1/1 counter, put that many on here, and Peer will increase that by 1.
Yeah, so
Oh,
he gets 7 counters right now.
No, he gets more than that.
So I
Because
just got
whenever a
2.
creature gets...
I just got 2, and then 4, and then 9.
But remember, those are all instances of it.
So it'd be double. It'd be at 19, 18.
No.
No, they're not. They're not that individual instances. But like,
so the one when you get on Pir&Toothy would become 4.
Okay.
The 5 that you got initially on this
Actually,
or whatever the fuck it is, would
that's
become 6.
not quite right. So
it's also getting +2 because it entered the battlefield.
Yeah. So let's break it down by thing, because you have a lot of different like Pure really fucks with this. So with that creature's ability, and each other thing with a counter gets a counter, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and Pier's adding another counter to that.
Yes.
So Pier's going to get 2 counters from Pier's ability and his ability. Toothy's going to get 2 counters from his ability and his ability. Simic Ascendancy will get 3 counters because
each creature.
Yes.
Each creature.
But Simic Ascendancy gets a counter per whenever something else gets a counter, it gets a counter, right?
Each one counts as an instance because it's from a separate creature. So we're getting the +1 from that, and a +1 from this, and a +1 from that.
Which across all of them is +2, and then with Simic Ascendancy, it's 1 second. I'm gonna look it up because I'm pretty sure I'm right on this. I think from Pir&Toothy alone, it's getting 6 if it gets the equivalent per.
Yeah, it gets the equivalent of the counters, and then Pir would increase that by 1.
Yeah, so it would get 2 for each of them, like 2 for Pir, 2 for Toothy,
and then
an extra 1 from Pir.
Yeah, so that would be 6 for that, and then it would get 6 from the slime initially.
So
because it would come in with 5 because it has graph 4, which turns to 5 because of Toothy, so that would be 6. So that's 12 right now, and then you get an additional 3 counters from Biomancer, which would turn it to 15, but that increases by 1 due to that being a separate instance, so you should have 16 on Ascendancy right now.
Okay.
Thank
you for helping me with the math.
That's
Matt, it's your turn.
Just so you know, unless you get rid of that this turn, it's 19 beginning of next turn, and he plays 1 creature and he wins.
But it's at beginning of upkeep, right?
At the beginning of my upkeep. So it would not happen next turn, it would happen the turn after.
So you have
Alright,
to get rid of that.
So my creature isn't the strongest, so I'm going to put a +1/+1 on Zrix. I'm going to -2 Jace. Reveal the top 3 cards. You make 2 piles. I pick 1. Oh, fuck.
That's sort of like Master of Half-Truths.
Put both the lands in a separate pile.
No.
Yeah, I'm going to take Chemister's Insight. Fuck. Okay, but it's at your upkeep, so I have some time.
You have 2 turns, exactly.
No, I have 1 turn.
Well, no, you have this turn and the next turn.
Because it doesn't.
Yeah, but
so
if it doesn't activate.
get rid of it.
but I'm not a wise man, Jacob, and I like taking chances.
If you hit him with your flyer right now, he wins the game.
I know,
Period.
unless I destroy Simic Ascendancy.
Yeah, you need to destroy Sigmatic Ascendancy this turn if you make him draw anything more than one card.
Alright, I'm going to swing at you with Kalamax, and upon declaring attack, I'm going to pay 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Chemist's Insight, copying it, giving him another counter. I will draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. None of those help me at all. Ay.
So, quick question, Matt.
Yeah.
Why'd you swing with your flyer when you could have swung with a snake, had him block it, but still have declared the attacker, and as such give him nothing out of it?
Because Kalamax has to be tapped to copy spells.
No, but you could have swung with... Oh, so you're swinging with your commander. Okay.
Yeah, I'm swinging on the ground.
What is
Like, my commander's dead. I'm looking to draw cards to try and find an answer.
What is Kalamax at?
He's just 7/7.
Oh, well, I block with Toothy, who is an 8/8.
Just checking if I have any response. 8/8, and he's 7/7.
Yeah. I'm tapped out. I cannot stop anything you do.
I will pay. What's Pir at?
Pir is a 6/6.
All right, so I'm gonna tap 3, because that's all the colors, to cast Tamir Charm. I'm gonna choose the first one. Target creature you control gets +1/+1 till end of turn. It fights creature you don't control. So I will give it a +1/+1. So before combat damage, I'm going to have him. He's now. Oh wait, so he's at 8/8 now. I'm going to have him fight Pir.
Okay.
And then combat damage will go through, and he'll fight your Toothy. That makes sense?
So, both Pir
Does that divert combat then?
It doesn't divert combat. If he had died from that fight, he would have died, but he would survive because Pir's only, you said 5/5?
Pir is a 6/6.
6/6. So yeah, my guy will survive with 2 health. Pir will die, and then combat damage will go through, and he'll fight. Yeah.
Okay.
But my guy will also die, but so will yours.
Yes.
And that might save me for. Well, it won't save me for a turn, but you know what? That was. I consider that to be a cool play.
That was fair. I also draw 8 cards.
Yes. Yeah, you do. Luckily, Pir&Toothy aren't out.
1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting. Okay, will that be your turn?
That's my turn. Dude, if you had the Ozlith out there, I would have lost.
Oh yeah, because it's when target creature gains a 1/1.
Oh wait, yeah, Ozlith wouldn't do it.
Generated.
Yeah, Ozlith wouldn't have done it. But at his upkeep, it would have.
No, it's
Yeah, he
whenever,
could have stacked the trigger.
It's whenever 1 or more counters are put on a creature I control. So
Oh,
the
and Ozlith is at combat. Yeah.
Ozlith would have counted anyway.
Well, Ozlith is an artifact, so it gaining the counters wouldn't have had done anything.
No, but
moving the
as soon
counters
as
would have.
yeah, as soon as it moves them, I mean.
Yeah, but Ozlith does it at combat anyway, and your thing's at upkeep, so it's still bounce the same. But still, that would have been bad.
Indeed.
Especially if you put it on your frickin' dude that gives his power to everything else, and then you just... Oh, you got a beastly win con out right now, bud.
Indeed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I have to do that.
Like, at this point, all you have to do is play a creature and hope I don't kill your enchantment next turn.
Well, he has to play a creature that comes in with a 1/1 because
They all get a 1/1.
They get
They all get +2/+2.
Yeah.
So any creature he plays right now ticks that up to win con.
18. No, 18. So
Wait, it's at
so
16?
It's at 16 right now.
Oh, so we need to play 2 creatures.
Yes.
Either 2 creatures or something that comes in with 1/1 counters, anyways.
So
Gotcha.
I will play the Merfolk Skydiver, flying 1/1. When Merfolk Skydiver enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. It will also get 2 1/1 counters. I will put
Okay,
the
I want to
1/1
ask.
counter onto this.
Yeah, can you? Yeah, so you can stack those. So he's
that's
getting
3
3
instances,
counters.
so it's at 19. And as a creature just entered, I'm allowed to move a counter from Cytoclast Rootkin onto the new creature. I will move 1 of his counters onto
Actually,
Merfolk Skydiver, which will take this up to 20.
I think you would have been at 20 anyway, because when he enters, you add a counter to your dude. That's a counter. His power is now 3. Whenever a creature enters, it gets its power. That gains 3 counters, if I'm not mistaken.
Well,
Counter.
it gets a
Your deck is.
counter. Okay, it
Yeah,
gets a counter, and when he enters, he gets a counter. And then when he enters, I can switch a counter, which will count as 4 counters.
I think you got 5 this turn, is what I'm saying.
But Pir isn't out, so he's not duplicating them.
No,
Well,
but look at it this way.
We're talking about the way this stack. So when your Merfolk Skydiver comes in, does his ability resolve first, or do they resolve instantaneously at the same time?
His ability resolves first.
Both
if you want.
say when a creature enters the battlefield, and this says when a creature enters the battlefield. This says when a creature enters the battlefield. So I choose
So
what
you
happens.
can stack that as you choose.
Yeah.
So
you can have your Merfolk resolve first, which would then move 3 counters over to your Skydiver, and then you can move an additional 3.
Okay, I see your point.
So his Biomancer gives 2 baseline. If it gets a +1/+1, it's at 3 counters it moves.
Yeah, and if he moves it, then it'll give 4 total. So you actually could get 6 counters this turn.
Okay, just pretend I'm above 20, but yes.
You're miles above 20.
First, and then I'm adding from that ability onto this, so it's at 4 instead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop counting that because unless
it's lethal. I have to destroy it or I lose.
And then I will pay 5 to play the Galloping Lizrog.
You're in a bad time, Matt. You're in a bad time.
I know.
Because that being dependent on how Malcolm wants to do this could be up to a 2020.
Well, first off, I'm going to move all of the counters off of the Merfolk Skydiver. So base, that's 4. I will then move another 6 off of the Cytoclast Rootkin. That's 6.
So that's 20.
Yes, that becomes 20 because it's doubled. So it is a 23-23 trample.
Don't worry, it doesn't have haste.
Oh my god.
And it also gets +3 due to Master Biomancer. So it's actually 26.
26.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And this is, stupid.
Yeah, it's like well over 40 at this point.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have to discard 2 cards. I will discard.
Oh.
You know what? I'm gonna discard.
And size limit's 7, so if you're at 8, you only need to discard 1.
Alright,
I gotta discard 2 more.
Okay.
I'm gonna start untapping.
Yeah, it's your turn. Go ahead.
Alright, untap. I draw. I will -2 Jace, go down to 1. Reveal top 3. Soul Ring, Hunting Pack, and yeah, I mean it's good stuff, but it's not my win con.
I mean, to be fair, your win con right now is destroy target enchantment.
Yeah, no, that's it. Well, even then, yeah. So, how do you want these?
Keep your Hunting Pack and Soul Ring together.
You know, I'll keep that. All right, so these go to the bottom of the library. I'll actually keep those. So my thing. Beginning my upkeep. I don't control a creature with the greatest. I'll put the +1/+1 on him. I will play a land for turn. It'll be a Soul Ring, or I'll play that. I'll tap that. Play the Soul Ring. Get my mana. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. Alright. So here's what we're gonna do. That's an enchantment, not an artifact, too, eh?
It is an enchantment.
Alright, so I need cards. So I'm gonna swing at you for 5 in the air.
Uh,
Oh, you have a flyer!
I block with my 1/1.
I didn't think that through, did you?
I didn't have anything else to do, really. Alright, I will pay 4. 2. 1, 2. Oh, I need red. You don't have red over there? You do have blue, right?
I do have blue.
Alright, 3, so I need a red. Yeah, 4. To cast Crackling Drake. I will draw a card from his entering. I concede. That's about all I can draw. I don't got an
GG.
answer to that.
GG. That was good.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. To be fair, I would have had a fuck ton more snakes, because you did draw,
Oh,
what,
yeah.
8 cards last turn?
So you would have had 8 extra snakes.